Israeli protesters gathered in Istanbul's main square, chanting slogans condemning Israel's military operation. Some of the protesters called for Turkey to send troops to the Gaza Strip. Demonstrators took to the streets across the Middle East and in other Muslim countries. Palestinian leaders condemned the raid and urged international action against Israel.
There is no way to stop this Israeli impunity, arrogance and aggressiveness without acts of punishment.
Israeli commandos stormed the flotilla in international waters early Monday morning. It was carrying more than 600 pro-Palestinian activists and 10,000 tons of humanitarian aid for the Gaza Strip, including some materials that are barred by Israel. It had set off in defiance of Israeli warnings to stay away. Israeli Defense Minister Ehud Barak expressed regret for the loss of life, but called the Turkish group organizing the convoy a violent organization operating under cover of humanitarian activity.
The State of Israel has appealed to the organizers before the convoy set sail and during the sail, inviting them to arrive at the Ashdod port and to transfer the aid supplies designated for Gaza after security checks. All of those appeals before and during the sail were rejected and turned down.
At least 10 passengers were killed in the raid. Israel's military has released its own video showing activists on board one ship using metal bars to beat Israeli commandos. Israel also says the activists took guns from the Israelis and fired at the commandos. Organizers of the convoy have denied they were armed. Turkey's deputy prime minister said Turkey will respond.
As a country that has killed innocent civilians in Gaza, Israel will not get away with this attack.
Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu cancelled his Tuesday visit to the White House, heading home from Canada to deal with the crisis. He justified the Israeli blockade of Gaza, saying Israel needs to make sure no rockets or explosives are in the aid shipments. Outside the Israeli port of Ashdod, Israelis who turned out to condemn Monday's raid clashed with right-wing supporters.
We came here to demonstrate, firstly, because of the siege on Gaza, secondly, because of the attack on humanitarian aid that happened today. As we got here, we were attacked by right-wing Israelis, which was very unfortunate.
Israel has taken the ships to the southern port of Ashdod to begin deportation procedures for the activists. It says that after inspection, the humanitarian aid will be transferred to Gaza by land. Ravi, Khanna, VOA News, Washington.